ActiveCampaign UTM tracking with JavaScript. We're going to talk about using JavaScript and cookies to track the UTM source and all those params into your ActiveCampaign account for somebody that signs up. So let's get started. Previously, I did a video along the same subject line, except I used PHP instead of JavaScript. And the one thing different too is wanted to capture the first occurrence of the UTM variable. So I recommend you review this video to see what's talking and incorporate the two. But to start with, inside my ActiveCampaign account, I'm going to use my dwooding email address, and I've set up some custom fields, the UTM params. And on this page here, I've implemented the sign up form for ActiveCampaign, and I have a few hidden fields that correspond to my temporary UTM variables, and those are these right here. And then further down on the page, I've got some code that's been added that's going to capture the UTM parameters. And this part up here, what it does is it checks to see if UTM source is in the query string. If it is, great. Grab all that information, drop a cookie with that information, and then replace the hidden fields with those values. Otherwise, what it does is it looks for a cookie that has the values for each of those params and then populates it when the form gets submitted. So let me show you what that looks like. To start with, I'm going to use a new dwooding account, or email. And first thing I should do is just to make sure I don't have any UTM cookies set. So I'm going to open this, go to application, click on that. So I look for UTM something or other, nothing. Okay. So there should be no UTM variable set. So if you look, all these UTMs and the temporary UTMs are empty because I did not have it in the query string, nor did I have it in the cookies. So now this time when I sign up, let's just refresh this page right now, and we're going to put a query string on the end. Go ahead and hit return. So now what's happened is it's both in the query string and as a cookie. So this time it should get populated. And notice the UTM source is the temp UTM source has a value. So it is working as expected. Now this time, let's get rid of this. Go ahead and load the page. And what this would simulate is somebody lands, let's say, on the home page, but then they go to a blog page or the about page. Then they sign up. Well, that UTM variable may not get passed along, but we cookied it originally, and now it's just going to be read in on submission. So that one did not have it in the query string, but it should be there as a cookie. And there it is. So that's how you use JavaScript to track UTM variables into your ActiveCampaign contacts.